Chat. What the heck y'all folks got going, man? What the heck y'all folks got going? Chat. I done set myself up for failure, man. Way too many times than I'm comfortable with this week. And it ain't even been that many times though. I ain't even really set myself up that many times this week. I set myself up for failure probably like 2, 3 times this week. But it's like the fact that I'm knowing better. And I was just on live yesterday talking like how I was talking. And then like as soon as I got off live, or right before I got off live, you feel me? Nigga got tempted again. Like, bruh, stop. Nigga got tempted again, bro. Like, saying threw a little curveball again right before I got off live yesterday. And I set myself up for failure, chat. I ain't forward though. I put myself in position to fold, but like, I think my prayers that I prayed before I got off live saved me. That's what I really think. You know what I'm saying? Like, a prayer will keep you from operating out of alignment with God. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened last night. You know, so I'm glad it went down like that. Check. Come in. Dang, that gun just fell. Don't lick this Kiki. I'm finally going down, ain't it? All right, we gotta put some more on there. Chat. I think the music video is finally done. You feel me? Me and Three House been playing tug of war about this music video. For some reason, you know, it took us a little minute to come to like common ground about the music video. It took us a little minute to come to a good consensus about the video. Why? I don't know, chat. But I don't know. I guess sometimes that's how it go. Um, um, Three House been making me feel like I done had to pull his teeth every time we got to talking about this music video, chat. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just keeping it 100,000 bands with y'all, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? Me and Three trying to get this music video finished and done to satisfaction has not been a smooth process. Why? I'm not sure. Cause I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Me and Three ain't never been through nothing like this. So I don't know. You know, Three House Studios asked me if I want to go up or down. I say down. Three go up. Three House, you know what I'm saying? Productions asked me Do I want to go backwards or forward? I say forward, he go backward. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's like, then it'd be like, bro, I thought you just asked me if I wanted to go backwards or forward. I say forward. Why you go back? You feel me? We have a disagreement. Three House be like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. Can't work on it right now. You know, I don't know. Like, I don't know, cause I mean, I did. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all. I did only pay $400 for this music video me and Three been working on. So I don't know if Three feel like, you feel me? You only paid $400, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't much. You know what I'm saying? It ain't much you can complain about. But at the same time, you feel me? Me and Three look. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Three, previous work. Now, I think this is the best music video me and Three done to date. But our previous work cost less than $400, right? But with that being said, I don't know if it's a situation where, you feel me, Three just feel like, you feel me, I ain't paying him enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know bro that had a lot more other important projects to work on. You feel me? I know that's one reason why it done took us a little minute to get this video out for y'all. It's beautiful, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Um, but like, we just could not come to, yo, stop, bro. We just could not. You feel me? It took us a good little while to come to terms with this music video, Chad. I gotta be honest with y'all, like, you know. And it's like a part of me be feeling like, you feel me? Maybe it's cause bro feel like I ain't pay him enough. I only paid $400 for the video, you know. Uh, but it's like at the same time, you feel me? We had a meeting before we even shot the video. You feel me? And me and Three discussed, like, my whole little situation. Just like, with everything with the transition and everything. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It could just be, like I said before, it could just be, you feel me, a lack of respect somewhere. You feel me? I'm not even gonna say somewhere. It could stop. It could just be a lack of respect, or just like, you know, it could not be. But like, I just feel like it's important to list the possibilities. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, you know, usually me and Three, like, I don't know, but at the same time, chat, the last few music videos that we did previously, you feel me? Three just sent them to me, and like previously, whatever he sent, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? A1, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? They are A1, but it's just like, certain scenes on our previous music videos that I'm not a fan of, but at the same time, they showed my true self. You feel me? At the point in time, and what I was like genuinely going through. You feel me? In real time. So it's like, at the time, I felt like it was important. You know what I'm saying? To like reveal what I was going through, like internally, externally. You feel me? Emotionally, personally, physically. You feel me? You feel me? Did this time it was a lot of just like, critiquing. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of just like, nitpicky or just like tidbit stuff. You know what I'm saying? That I wanted to just make sure was right for this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause this is like my foot itching if y'all wonder why I just spent like that. But yeah, like those videos versus this video, you feel me? It's like it was more critiquing. It was more critiquing done, I guess, on my end. And then like you feel me? Like it's certain shots that I wanted versus last video. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really too picky about the shots that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point, I'm not gonna say me and three ever got into it, but at one point I had a conversation with three, like, you feel me? Me and three had a conversation of like, you know, remember, a minute ago, me and three had a conversation, and we were just talking. Or I think he sent me a quote or something like, I think I said this before on live too. Like a rapper just saying like, "Yo, your cameraman has the power to make you look like Michael Jordan, or he has the power to make you look like, you feel me, Kwame Brown." You feel me? And it's just like it's like at one point, especially with this video, like I know I'm not Kwame Brown. I think me and three know I'm not Kwame Brown, but it's just like you can make somebody look like Kwame Brown, whether they Kwame Brown or not. So it's like we had a lot of back and forth doing this video. You know what I'm saying? Like not like, you feel me, arguing, but just like, back and forth as far as just like trying to get it perfected, or trying to get the, you know what I'm saying? You know, trying to get it as flawlessly cut as possible. And, you know, it was like tooth and nail a little bit, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. It was like tooth and nail. You feel me? It was a lot of stop, dude. Stop, stop, stop. What are you, bro? Relax. Here, come here. Bro, stop. You acting out, bro. Come here. Back up, Rex, so I can do this. Like, as soon as I shut the camera on, niggas want to start. Like, what? Bro, stop. Stop. So I can do this. He crying because of this, y'all. My God, no, dude. You acting unusual right now. All right, do you want to breathe or what? Now, what was you doing all that freaking out for? Yeah, we had a You know what I'm saying? It took us a little while to get to, and I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, like maybe I'm it took us a while to get to an okay place with this video. And I guess it's because you feel me, 3 had me strategically map out. You feel me? Like he had me send out what you call it? Like you know how when you making a movie, somebody write out a script. He had me pretty much write out a script, you know what I'm saying? To the T. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to like it's some like I don't want to give the video away, but it's a lot of like, you know what I'm saying? Like we had the meeting about the video before we shot it. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much told me like write out a script, write out a prompt, you know what I'm saying? Write out like, how I want the stuff to go. I wrote it out, and it's like the only thing I can think of is, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he feel like I ain't pay him enough. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, 3 doing some big things right now. You feel me? I'm not an NBA basketball player. I'm not getting NBA basketball player money yet. So it's like I can't compete with that. You know what I'm saying? But like pretty soon, you feel me? If I stay disciplined, stay obedient, stay consistent, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to compete with that. Pretty soon. That's why it's also important for me to stay obedient, man, and stay within the will of God. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, the video is great. The video is great, chat. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's great, but it's just like it almost feel like it's a few like specific things that like Three House Studios like what I'm saying told me like, okay, you show me write this out, do this, tell me how many of this you want, and then I send it, and then it's like he'll do like 80. It's like the video is the vision. The video is great. The video is good quality. The video is outstanding. You feel me? What's up, chat? The video is great. Like the video is no slack, but it's just like as far as like if this was a movie and we had to follow the script or something, or like, what I'm saying? The script that, 3 asked me to write out is kind of like maybe 80%. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably like 80% um from the script. You know what I'm saying? The other 30% is almost like, we was kind of just like tug of warring about the other 30%. And it's like for some reason we couldn't get to, what I'm saying, a common ground about that other 30%. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my thing be like, okay, agree to disagree, that's cool. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, three asked me. You know what I'm saying? It's like me asking somebody. It's like me asking somebody, um, you want a cheeseburger or you want a turkey burger? And they tell me they want a turkey burger, right? And it's like, I wait, you know what I'm saying? I ask them what they want, they tell me what they want, and then I go in the back, and it's like, okay, you want the turkey burger? You want a cheeseburger? You want a turkey burger? They say they want a turkey burger, right? What kind of cheese you want? You want shredded cheese, American cheese, you want Italian cheese? They say shredded cheese. I get the turkey burger. I put half I put half shredded cheese, and then it's like, or I put like 3/4 Italian cheese on the turkey burger. You know what I'm saying? But then I put the rest, like the rest of the fourth, like 3/4 Italian cheese and 1/4 shredded cheddar cheese. You know what I'm saying? And then I bring out the burger, and then like you look at me like, is this Italian cheese? You know what I'm saying? Or like you can taste the American, but you also can taste more Italian than American cheese. And then it'd be like, I just look at you like, there you go. Is this satisfactory? And then you tell me, well, I would have liked, you know what I'm saying? Shredded, just all shredded cheese. It tastes like it's a little bit of Italian in there. I say, okay, okay, okay. You feel me? Like, I take it back, bring it back again. It's maybe like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm trying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I bring it back, and it's like, now it's all shredded cheese, but now instead of it being a turkey burger, now it's a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I bring out your burger and it's shredded cheese on it, but instead of a turkey burger, now it's a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you say like, well, this tastes like a cheeseburger. This don't taste like, and it's like, it's almost like I'm getting frustrated with you because you're not satisfied with the burger that I'm bringing out to you. When I asked you, is it, you feel me? When I asked you, did you want a turkey burger or a cheeseburger with Italian cheese? I don't even know if Italian cheese is a real thing, but Italian cheese, Rex, if you bite her, bro, Italian cheese or shredded cheese. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I keep bringing you this burger, and then on the last, on the last time I bring it out, it's a turkey burger. You know what I'm saying? It got shredded cheese on it. You feel me? Your fries is good. I bring out your fries good. But like, you was drinking a Sprite the whole time. And now with your meal, I bring you out a water instead of a Sprite. So now it's just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I don't know. Three house man, we ain't really been seeing eye to eye for some reason. We ain't all the way. My dogs is in here tripping, chat. We ain't all the way like, even though the video is done, the video looks great. You feel me? Like, it's like I got my burger, I got shredded cheese on it, I got the turkey burger, I got my fries, but instead of my drink being a Sprite, it's a water, which is cool. Like, water is good. You know what I'm saying? Water is great. You feel me? But it's just like, well, dang, like, you feel me? I've been getting the Sprite the whole time, and when I finally get my food, now I got a water. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at this point, do you complain because you got a water? instead of the Sprite that you've been having the whole time. But it's like, you know, I got a discount. I got a discount on my order. You feel me? I got a discount on my order. So it's like, because of all the times that, like, the order had to go back in and come back out. You feel me? Everybody else at the table done ate. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating last, so they gave me a discount on my order. So it's like, do I complain about me having a water instead of a Sprite? Or do I just, you know, you know, or do I just accept? Do I just, and it's like I be saying this because like I just be having to be real. Like I just be having to speak on things because like you feel me? Like I done figured out in a lot of situations when I don't speak on stuff, like, you know, everybody just pointing the finger at Clay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Clay just difficult to work with, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Clay being extra, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of situations be like that, or like, Clay ain't genuine, so this why it went like this, or like, you know what I'm saying? Clay too demanding, and it's just like, you know, like I don't know. I be trying to just like make sure that I'm making sure that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't coming off in that way. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like this the canvas I'm trying to paint on. So it's like the picture I'm trying to paint on my canvas, I want it to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfection. So it's like I'm not trying to do or say or act ungodly in any way to the point where it's gonna make somebody feel away, to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like the vision that I'm trying to the vision that I'm trying to put out on my canvas is not all the way what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because like the assistant, I'm not calling it three an assistant, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm an artist and I got an assistant and they bringing out like all of my tools and all of my art and making sure my watercolor's good and all that, I don't want to offend the assistant to the point where they mess around and they feel away. So now they bringing out my watercolor paint and my utensils. You feel me? And it ain't all the way how it's supposed to be. Now my colors a little off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but stop, stop, stop. I probably gotta feed y'all. It's time for you to eat for real now, bro. It's time for you to eat real food. You keep wanting milk, my nigga. Chat. So I'm just being real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, cause usually like when I'm not happy with something, or like, you feel me, if something ain't going right, and it just seemed like the more I try to get it right, the more something else go wrong with it. Usually I just be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this ain't just supposed to be going on. Like maybe this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I need to leave it alone, you know? But like I had to step in some peach check. But now it's like at this point, you feel me? Me and Three had a conversation about some previous situations, and he like, bro, you just all you had to do is communicate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now we communicating. You feel me? And now we gonna communicate, you know what I'm saying? Until communicate is spelled out front to back. You feel me? Like, and my chat, I let y'all know everything pretty much. So I let y'all know situations where I'm wrong in it. I let y'all know situations where I'm right. So y'all can get a good basis and judgment of my character and knowing that Clay Cash is not the type of nigga that's gonna tell a story and always make himself look good in the story. So don't nobody judge him, you know what I'm saying, in a negative light or look at him in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know Clay Cash ain't perfect. Clay Cash do got flaws. So when Clay Cash tell a story, y'all can judge the fact like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We know Clay Cash ain't gonna lie about some stuff like that. Cause at times when he should have lied about some stuff that ain't make him look too good, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And if you just joining this live, you feel me? You could definitely go back to probably a video that I recorded last week. And you feel me? Fact check me on that. But like, yeah, as good as the video is, chat, with the meal, you know, B3 Studios made me drink a water, you know? And it's like at this point, maybe it's because, like I said, maybe it's because I only paid $400 for the video. But it ain't like a situation where, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe that's it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's it. Maybe Clay Cash ain't paying enough money to be, you know what I'm saying, asking all of these things for the music video. But at the same time, you feel me, chat? Clay Cash ain't asking nothing above, you know what I'm saying? What B3 Studio would be, what Three House told Clay Cash to write out on the script. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that Clay Cash is, you feel me, was critiquing as far as like what wasn't on the script is just making sure, you know what I'm saying, I got the right scenes. You feel me? In the video. I'm not gonna say how many videos it is because that's gonna give it away. But that's the only thing, you know what I'm saying, that Clay Cash was nitpicking on this music video outside of, you know what I'm saying, what the script was that, you know what I'm saying, Three House required me to write out. You know? Like, it's some comments in the video. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Like, I'm not saying what I'm saying to create no commotion. I'm just saying what I'm saying, you feel me, as an explanation to like why this video has taken so long. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot more important people in front of Clay Cash, chat. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Um, Other situations, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Three House was getting irritated with the fact that, you know, Clay Cash don't like this shot, or Clay Cash don't like how my face is in this shot. Or what it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I just say, the cameraman can make you look like Superman, you know what I'm saying? Or he can make you look like the water boy. You feel me? So it's like, you know, as an artist, you feel me? At time, I remember at times I was watching a Playboy Cardi documentary, and it was a point in time where they was trying to like, y'all remember when Playboy Cardi went through them little situations where like he'll come out and do a show and leave in the middle of the show because the set wasn't right or his mic wasn't on, or like, you know what I'm saying? Playboy Cardi have a show booked and he wouldn't do the show that whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we know Playboy Cardi. Now we know, but it's just like they was trying to like, and me and Three had to talk about this. We didn't already establish that this wasn't going on, but at a point, it was a point where I felt like, is this going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a point where I felt like, you know, the image was being affected negatively. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like no artist is a perfect person. Every artist in the universe, if we being 100% honest, every artist that exists right now in today's time is an absolute weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So, but the job of, I'm not even gonna say the job, the goal, you know what I'm saying, is to make the artist look like Superman, not the water boy. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, half of it was a lot of important people, you know what I'm saying, in line that was in front of me, you know what I'm saying? Big opportunities that Three House, you know what I'm saying, had. And bro, you're killing me, dude. I just cleaned up 3 piss puddles. Um and then, you know what I'm saying? The other part of it, you feel me? Clay Cash was just trying to make sure. Did you just try to bite me, dude? Clay Cash was just trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying? A couple, not even a lot, just a couple scenes was just like satisfactory. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, Three House Studios is that, you know what I'm saying? Very busy person, you know. Uh, so that's what the rest of the music video, you feel me? I guess that's what the rest of the time of the music video went to, you know. Just I guess bro being busy, you know what I'm saying? Like, so but like I'm just saying, like, before this music video, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe he was less busy. I don't know, chat. You know what I'm saying? But before me and Three did this video, every other video we did, you know what I'm saying? The video, and it's like I paid way less than I paid this time for the video, you know? And every other time, and it's like I'm explaining this because it's like, you know, I'm just trying to eliminate the just anyway. But any other time me and Three did a video, you know, the video was done. And it's like maybe because I wasn't critiquing it like this one. But it's like, even though I did critique this one a little bit, I didn't critique the whole video. You know what I'm saying? It was like two scenes on the first part, and then the last part was just like, I'm gonna just tell y'all this part. There's comments that pop up throughout the video. You know what I'm saying? And it's another thing Three told me to write out. He said, write out, you know what I'm saying, about 15 to 16 comments that you want, because the second part of the video is pretty long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure why, you know what I'm saying, all the comments didn't go in. I reviewed the video before I went live, chat, and it looked like to me it's enough room for all the comments that Three House told me to write out. Got like room somewhere to be used on the second part of the video. But all of the comments in the second video, on the second part of the video, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, all of them wasn't used. So it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is Clay Cash tripping, or is just like, is Clay Cash just trying to figure out, well, if all the comments that I was required to write down are not going to be used, you know what I'm saying? Why didn't I just write down the amount that are going to be used instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like, writing down over what was going to be used. You know what I'm saying? It's like in a few situations, like, I feel like I was asked by Three House, you know what I'm saying, to like be specific and like, you know what I'm saying, to the T. And it's like, for me to be specific and to the T and be that detailed, you know what I'm saying? For Three House to just like, after I be that detailed and specific, I guess decide for whatever reason not to use all the details or specifics and then send me the video like, all right, here go your burger and your fries. You know what I'm saying? I don't got your Sprite though, I got your water. But how is it? You know what I'm saying? Let me know how it is. Yeah, the burger's good. You know what I'm saying? The burger is great. The burger is great. You did your thing on the burger. The fries, A1. You did your thing on the fries. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I had a Sprite. I had a Sprite. So I don't know why I got the water, but it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a type vibe, like, I dare you to say something about the water. Say something about the water, and we're gonna go back in here and not even bring you no drink until you done ate the whole meal. Now you can get a to-go Sprite. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna give you a to-go Sprite. And it's like that's kind of like the vibe. So I don't know, man. For whatever reason, um, me and Three House ain't all the way seen eye to eye on this video. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm sitting here thinking either Three House feel like I'm being too demanding on top of not paying enough. But it's like in my eyes, it's like, how am I being too demanding if I was required to write down specifics? You know? So there it is, chat. But at this point, and then it's kind of just like another part of me feel like in a way it's kind of just like, you know what I'm saying? If Three House feel like I was being too demanding, it's like, okay, you being too demanding and you ain't paying enough, so I'm gonna make you wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make you wait. I'm gonna make you wait so long to the point where when I am done with the video, the look, you know what I'm saying? It's good, but the point to where when I am done with the video, the nitpicky stuff that you probably could pick about, you're not even gonna pick about because it's been so long. You know what I'm saying? Working on the video to the point where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Now you just gonna have to like eat the burger and the fries with the water. You know what I'm saying? How it is. Or if not, you gonna have to wait longer. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like the vibe. So, but the video is ready, chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna enjoy it. If I wouldn't have told y'all this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't have noticed. But like, I'm just giving y'all, the behind the scenes take of, you know, the artistry, the work behind it. Everything ain't always gonna go perfect. But when you're drawing a painting and when you're painting a picture, you know, you don't want to officially sign your signature on the picture until it's like satisfactory how you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, chat. It's a great video though, by the way. But that's the math and science behind it, chat. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I gotta give y'all the real, man. So, um, why me and three was having trouble seeing eye to eye on it. Outside of the two, reasons I gave, I'm not sure. Excuse me, dude. Outside of the two reasons I gave, I'm not sure why me and three didn't really see eye to eye or really come to 100%, agreement or consensus on it. But that's where we at. And it's like at this point, like I said, chat, at this point, I feel like if I ask Three House Studios why all of the comments didn't get used, it's gonna take more time to drop. Stop! God dog it. What are you doing? Why y'all be hurting each other like that? You okay? You okay? And what was you doing? Just letting it happen? But yeah, chat. I feel like at this point, it's been so long, you know what I'm saying? Long awaited for this good quality video, you know? And at this point, I feel like, if I ask Three House, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be something else for Three House to get irritated by or something. If I ask like, well, you had me do, you had me send 16 comments, but all 16 wasn't used. You feel me? I feel like if I ask that, it's just gonna push the time back for the video. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna push it back another week. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a busy guy, and I don't doubt that. But, you know, we just gonna leave it as is. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I feel like that was the goal. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the goal. But like, you know, I gotta get the video out for y'all, man. So, the comments that's on there is cool. I'm not sure why it was like maybe 16 comments that he told me to send them. Out of the 16 comments, I think 8 or 9 comments got used. Um, why? I have no idea. You know, because like the video is long enough for all 16 comments to be used. But they not in there, and Three House Studios, sent me the last final rough draft, knowing that the comments wasn't in there, and like I said, maybe that's cause he feel like Clay Cash ain't paying enough money for that. But it's just like, okay, well, if Clay Cash ain't paying enough money for that, my only question is, why was I required to do or to send 16 comments if only 8 or 9 was gonna be used? I could have just sent 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in a way, it's almost like I be feeling like in a lot of situations, stop, bro. Stop. Stop. If you don't stop, you coming with me. I feel like in a lot of situations, man, things get done to me purposely as if I'm just like the nigga that's always trying to like offend somebody in a slick way. And it's just like, God, dog, bro. Like, I don't know if anybody else in my chat go through that, but like, do you know how tiring it is, bro? To go, and it's like, maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the whole objective. You know what I'm saying? To get Clay Cash so tired that he just gives in. You know what I'm saying? That's like a, you know what I'm saying? Low key, like I guess you could say like a war tactic, or just like, it's like kind of like over pushing your boundary to like have control over the situation. I'm not saying that bro doing that or not doing that. Sometimes that's just what it seemed like, So I just gotta be real with y'all. Stop, Kiki. I just gotta be real with y'all. And that's a form of witchcraft. Not saying that bro is doing witchcraft or nothing. But like, I'm just telling y'all how you know what I'm saying, how everything went, how everything seemed like it's going. But yeah, the video's done, chat. The video's done. So I gotta feed these dogs, chat. Let's get this money. So I don't know, man. Prayerfully we can get the next one right. You know what I'm saying? That's 20. Very unmotivated today, man. But we're gonna get the money. We're gonna get the money. We're gonna get the money, chat. Your wrist hurt. That's 40. That's 40, check. That's 40. What time is it? I gotta get you on a verse for the day. What's up, do, but y'all ready to eat? Yeah. Ah. What's up, buddy? What's up, do, but? Let's get this last 10-piece nugget check. And then we're gonna go word today. And then we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray for another 3 hours today. Because I don't like how my 3-hour prayer went last night. So we're gonna get right. You know, chat. You just gotta worry about what you can control. As long as you staying obedient, that's why it's important to stay obedient. As hard as it is to stay obedient in the world we live in, it's very important because as long as you stay obedient, you know, things that happen to you throughout the day that you got no control over, or things that might happen to you throughout the week that you can't understand, you know what I'm saying? Or things that are done to you to just like, that seem like, you know what I'm saying? It's done to like irritate you in a way. You just gotta like give it to God, bro. Literally. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Me and three even had a thorough, you know what I'm saying, breakdown conversation. You know what I'm saying? Cause I felt like, you know, three might have had like a little unspoken, you know what I'm saying, issue with me about something that we didn't resolve. So I'm just like, you know, trying to get to the bottom of it, you know, trying to communicate, you know, trying to, you feel me, operate within the spirit of God. And like really be a grown up about it, man. Like try to just be, you feel me? Try to just move in. I be trying to move these days in every situation as mature as I can. You feel me? Do I fail some days? Absolutely. But do that mean I'm gonna get up? If I was ignorant today, I'm gonna get up and just be ignorant again tomorrow? Absolutely not. So, you know, I don't know, chat. But I think the video's done. And you know, about the comments that was left out on the video, if I ask about it, We probably gonna be waiting another week or two, maybe, you know, until the video is done and ready to be put out. So, like I said, maybe that was the goal, but at this point, the video is good enough, you know. And it's like I only say good enough. Like I'm not saying good enough in an ungrateful way or nothing like that. I'm only saying good enough because specific things that Three House asked me to do, I did, you know? And it's like the way I be thinking and trying to add the math equations in my head, me personally, I wouldn't ask somebody to do something specific. Now I could be wrong. I am saying this in a in a mind state or in a mindset that I could be wrong about this assumption. But in my mind, I wouldn't ask somebody to do something specific and then not do what I asked them specifically to explain if I wasn't trying to like irritate somebody, you know? But that's just me, man. But anyway, um the music video is about, for y'all it's probably gonna be 100%, but for me, Three House asking me to, write out specifics and write out a script and write exactly how many comments for this and, let me know about this part of the video. Let me know what you think and how you like it. It's probably about at an 80%, you know? And it's strictly because, you know what I'm saying? Like Three House asked me, chat. You know what I'm saying? Like Three House asked me to specifically do this, do that to the T, write this out for me, send it to me. You know what I'm saying? So, he specifically asked me, write this out, send me a detailed script. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to add more comments, write all the comments. I say, how many comments you think I should send? He say 16, you know? And then only on the second part of the video, I think out of 16 comments, I want to say maybe 9 or 10 of them got used. You know what I'm saying? A little head scratcher moment, but like at this point, like I say, if I ask about it, that might put another week weight on the video. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? We could wait another week, but then it's like, how do we know we wait another week and then it's still not done, you know what I mean, to the degree of satisfaction? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we wait another week to get the burger and the fries, and instead of the water, the Sprite come out, but now the Sprite is a carbonated Sprite. You know what I'm saying? So the Sprite don't taste good now. You know? So instead of taking that chance, and like I said, maybe this was the goal, you know, I'm a pretty smart dude, so that's what it feel like. But either way, you know, we gonna go ahead and put the video out, you know, and hopefully we can get it we can come to a better, you know what I'm saying? Come to more of an agreement on the next video. I'm still confused on why we didn't come to an agreement on this one. You know, I don't know, man. Sometimes things just be like that, man. Like, sometimes no matter how perfect you try to write your name, sometimes on a whiteboard, somebody can always come up behind you and erase the last letter. And then you sit back in your seat and you saying to yourself, now I know I wrote my whole first and last name to the T. Why is the S not at the end of my last name when I know I put the S there? You feel me? But hey, man, the music video is finally done. You know, it's coming soon. And we're gonna finish getting this money, chat. You know? And what's not understood right now, we just gonna give it to Jesus Christ. What's not understood right now, we're gonna give it to Jesus Christ. We're gonna get this money. We're gonna get this money. We're gonna get the Bible verse of the day. I'm gonna probably get off live, feed these dogs real quick, and then go back live and then pray. Let's do it. That was light. What's that, dude? What's that, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? What? Ah, what are you doing, dude? What? You want me to do what? What's that, dude? What? What are you doing, dude? All right, chat. Verse of the day, baby. Let's do it. We got Galatians, chat. Galatians, chat. 5:25, nigga. All right, y'all ready for it? Here we go. Since we are living by the Spirit, chat, let us follow the Spirit's leading, free part of our lives, chat. That's the verse for the day. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come on. That's the verse of the day, chat. I'm finna get up off this joint, feed these dogs. Probably eat me a little bowl of ice cream or something. I wish I could watch the playoffs, man. I don't know why my little, you feel me? Why my little computer tripping? I might have to pay for Prime and watch the playoffs. You know, chat. I didn't want to pay for Prime to watch the playoffs, but seems like that's what I might have to do, chat. And then cancel my Prime membership when the playoffs over. So I feel like me watching the playoffs is gonna keep me from like, you feel me? Just extra stupid, goofy trying to look for a wife in all the wrong places. Cause that don't really do nothing but get me in trouble. You feel me? Wife hunting this week has almost made me willingly lose my purity again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we're gonna do no more wife hunting. It's not safe. And I think watching the playoffs is gonna keep me distracted from that. Watching content is also a trap. So like I'm trying to not watch content, bro. No offense to nobody. But like, you feel me? Content is like, I don't know, it's like content is like tricky. You feel me? Cause if I see girl content, it's just gonna make me feel like, dang, bro. Like, let me just go hit up Shorty. You feel me? If I see somebody smoking, it's like, dang, bro. I sure would like to smoke some weed. Or like, you feel me? It's like, so I'm just trying to like stay away from watching content, bro. Cause anything, the devil been working on me. The devil been on my trail this week. And anything, bro, is starting to turn into just like an influence, bro. Like influencing me to just turn back or go back into old ways. So I'm gonna try to stay away from content, bro. And really just get back, you know what I'm saying? Get back in my Patrick Rock. You feel me? Get back to just existing in Weirdo's world, man. And thriving here and obeying the laws of the land, obeying the laws of God. You know? So I can keep reaping the benefits of obedience. Content is not making that easy, so I gotta cut content out. Chat, man, I love y'all niggas and niggas, man. You feel me? If you've been struggling to try to keep lust out your life this week, nigga, keep fighting. Don't give up. I was fighting too this week, but I did not lose. You feel me? And when I got too weak, you feel me? The Lord stepped in and covered me. I guess because of my prayers. But then this morning, the Lord also showed me, like, nigga, don't keep messing up. You feel me? Because I am in control of your ship. So to get your attention real quick, let me show you how much in control of your ship I'm in. You know what I'm saying? How much of your ship I'm in control of, the whole ship. So if you step out the boat, let me remind you how fast you can drown. As much as you've been getting blessed in this boat, let me show you if you step out the boat, how quickly you can drown. And everything you've been working for, you know what I'm saying, turns to nothing. So we just gotta stay in Weirdo's world, man, to stay safe and stay obedient, chat. But I'm gonna be back in a little bit, man. I gotta feed these dogs real quick. And yeah, chat. We just gotta normalize as a community. If you watching my video, man, you just gotta normalize, man. As hard as it may be sometimes, just normalize being at peace, bro. You feel me? staying focused on what's important and how obedient you need to be in Christ, and everything else that may not be going, how you feel like it's supposed to be, man. Pray about it. Let God handle it, you know, and just wake up and do your part every day. You know what I mean?